Well, greetings from Trevecca. This is your friendly neighborhood dean. This will be the last message we'll be sending out for the summer. And I wanted to hit a couple of things that you're probably wondering about. And I'm going to just make this a little bit more informal. And this one also will be a little bit longer than the other ones we've had. So, for you freshmen that are music students, there are auditions and placements next week. Some of you will do it Tuesday of next week, but most of you will do it Wednesday. For those of you who have not already done it, and some of you have as part of your scholarship audition, there will be a theory placement test. It takes 10 to 20 minutes and covers basic theory like scales, key signatures, time signatures, those types of things. This is for your entrance as a music major. Everyone will be placed in Theory 1 and will start in the same place. So it's not a placement test, but it is important for you to be declared a full music major. So that will be part of what's going on that day. Those of you who have not already auditioned for your lessons, so for some of you that's your voice or it might be your instrument, that will also be going on, and it'll help your instructors to know where to get you started as you begin your career here. There's also a rubric they fill out, and that is also, there's a minimum score you have to score on that to be admitted as a Department of Music student. Now, for those of you who are concerned that if you don't pass these, you can still enroll in Trevecca. You still are considered a music major. You can still take classes that work towards your major. It's just that we want you to pass those before we officially declare you a music student. So hopefully there should be no fear there, but I just want to get you that information. You can go on the website under audition requirements, www.trevecca.edu/music. And I think you have to go, it might either be on that first page, which is the school level page, or go up to the top right hand corner, go to Department of Music and look for audition requirements. It's different for every student, so I won't take the time to go through that here. You'll also be taking a piano. I'm sorry, the piano diagnostic is waived this year. We're going to put everyone in piano 1. Now, if some of you have had private lessons previously and you don't think you need piano 1, you will have an opportunity, not this week, but as you take your first class, you have an opportunity to test out of piano 1 if you feel like you don't need it. And then you could either be put in piano 2 or 3, or if you can get to 4, then we just say don't take any piano classes, and there's a piano proficiency. Again, I won't go into details, but if you want more information about that, you can talk to myself. You can talk to Dr. Wilson, who is the chair of the department, or you can talk to Dr. Christensen, who's over our piano program. Now, some of you that are commercial majors, you'll be working with Mark Hosney. He likes to be called Haas. And so he will be meeting with some of you just to hear where you're at on the piano. And then he can either put you in piano 1, 2, or right into the proficiency. So theory, your lessons, either voice or instrument, your piano, and an ensemble. All of the vocalists have been put in concert choir, but you will have an opportunity to audition for TNU singers or commercial vocal ensemble. If everything goes correctly, there will be a link that goes along with this that will give you an opportunity to get the information about what those auditions are like and when. One of them is virtual and one of them will be face-to-face. So that's all the information I have at this point about your auditions and placements. Let me very quickly let you know, and you can share this with your parents, as far as COVID, it is important that you have several masks to use, that you'll always want to be wearing a mask when you're in a public space. You will be wearing a mask during your classes. You will not be wearing a mask during your lessons or ensembles, but in your lessons, we have HEPA filters. There'll be proper spacing, and we're going to put up screens for vocalists because of the aspiration of vocalists. In your ensembles, we'll be using 8 students at a time in a room to make sure that we're not spreading the disease through, again, aspiration and droplets that can go into the air. So we'll only have 8 students at a time in our choral ensembles for this semester. Instrumental, it's less of a concern because you don't have the aspiration except for a little bit with the flute. So you'll just be using the 6-foot spacing for safety. So that's wear masks. I believe they're asking you to bring a thermometer. Um, we'll be taking care of spacing and shields and HEPA filters, which help turn the air over more quickly and take out some of the allergens or things that might be in the air. Well, I think that's all I have for you. I'm so looking forward to meeting some of you. I've met some of you before when you've come and visited the campus, but I'm very excited about this semester. This will be a very unusual semester, and we're going to ask for your patience. But we have plans to deliver an excellent education to you and build relationship. Let me pray for you. Father, I'm praying for these students as they go through some of the anxiety that might occur as they think about this transition in their life. And I pray that you would grant them peace, that you would grant them the very peace that you give as a gift to each of us as Christ followers. So I pray that you would be with them, give them wisdom as they have to make decisions, give them strength and energy as they move into a new period in their life, and give them a sense of your calling on their lives and the passion to prepare themselves to be the very best they can for your glory. Amen. See you next week.